complete horror movie collection, shelf 7. Basically, this is the M's. Remember, as always, if there's any doubles anybody wants, just message me and I'll ship it out to you. If not, what else? So, starting off, it's machined. I've never seen this, but it looks pretty weird. Probably have to check it out one day. I do have 2. I must have just forgot I had it and bought it. Up next we have Madhouse with Joshua Leonard from Blair Witch and Lance Henriksen. Never seen this one as well. Up next we have Malevolence. This is a DiviMax Anchor Bay release, so that's cool, but I'm not sure who's in it or what it's about. Up next we have Mama with The Slip. This movie was okay. I mean, wasn't great, but I do love me some witches. And whenever they say that the old lady that her feet didn't touch the ground, it like gives me the creeps. So it was okay. Guillermo del Toro was involved in this, so it's okay. I haven't watched it again. I only watched it once, but I did watch it. Up next we have the original Manhunter, which of course is Silence of the Lambs, or not Silence of the Lambs, but Red Dragon. This is the Anchor Bay release. Of course, this one has Noonan as the Tooth Fairy. And William Peterson from To Live and Die in LA, which is a pretty cool movie. And Brian Cox actually plays Hannibal Lecter. So. And then I also have this like limited edition release also from Anchor Bay. Let's look at it. You get like some cool stuff. You get like this is a insert, and then you get like some files. Pretty cool stuff in there. And then it's 2-disc. So that's a cool edition. I know. I think Scream Factory released a Blu-ray, but I haven't come across it, and I like it good enough, but not enough to search it out. Up next we have Maniac Cop, of course, with Tom Atkins from Halloween 3 and Night of the Creeps, and Bruce Campbell's in this, and of course this big jawed guy that's no longer with us, rest in peace. There's sequels to that, but I've never come across them, so that's the only one I have. Up next, Man's Best Friend with Ali Sheedy from the Brat Pack, Breakfast Club, another Lance Henriksen movie, and this is where they like genetically modify a dog, and then at the end, Ali Sheedy has to help Lance Henriksen fight the dog because it goes berserk. It's okay. It's pretty good. Not great, but it's all right. Mansion of the Doomed. This also has Lance Henriksen, so that's kind of weird, but never seen it. Mary Riley, Julia Roberts, John Malkovich. I think this is Heckle and what do you call it? Jekyll and Hyde. Like she works for Dr. Jekyll, and he turns into Mr. Hyde. So Pretty interesting. Then we have Megalodon. 60 feet of prehistoric terror. Everybody knows great white sharks are my spirit animal, but I picked this up a while ago, but I haven't watched it yet. Strangely enough, I have read the book Meg. Like a long time ago, I read the book Meg, and then they made that movie with Strahan, but I haven't checked it out yet. Then you have Kristen Stewart, Dylan McDermott, The Messengers. I know this is like a ghost farmhouse movie, but I've never watched it. But out in the wilderness, I did come across Messengers 2, The Scarecrow. But I haven't watched this one. Don't know who's in it. Might have to watch those as a double feature one time. Then of course you have the Midnight Meat Train. Pretty crazy killer movie. What's his name? Vinny Jones? Like a killer in the subway. Pretty crazy. That's a good one. Then I have Midnight Movie with this lenticular cover. Pretty cool. I watched this, but I didn't really get the whole gist of it, but it's a killer. Your slasher movie. I do have an extra one, but without the slip. Then we have the original Mimic with this old school Dimension release with, of course, Miro Sorvino. You know who's in here that I forgot is in here? What's his name? Broden. Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin's in here. Yeah. That one's pretty good. I've seen it a lot of times, especially like when I was young. This one I haven't seen as much. I think I probably watched it like once. Mimic 2. Continuing the Cockroach legacy. And then we got Mimic 3, Sentinel. This one I have not seen, so I couldn't say anything about it. I think, you know what? I think I might have seen this. This has that. Does this have the girl from what's it called? No, it does have Lance Henriksen though. I thought maybe it had the girl from Conjuring, the mom, but I'm not sure. Then I have this Blu-ray Mimic, the director's cut. And then I have the 3-film set Mimic on Blu-ray. I just picked this up because it was horror, but it has a slip. It's Mirrors Unrated, Kiefer Sutherland. But I've never seen this. I pretty much don't even know what it's about. And I picked up this Mirrors 2 Unrated with the lenticular cover. But as well, I haven't seen this one. Then we have, oh, this is a good movie. Monsters. Where like creatures have taken over part of the United States and Mexico, and they have certain parts like quarantined off, and they're like some big giant I don't know, kind of like squid monsters that walk the earth though. It's pretty cool. I think there's a part 2, but I haven't come across it, but if I ever see it, I'll pick it up. Then of course you have the awesome Monster Squad. Great horror movie. I mean, not horror, more like a comedy horror with kids. This is a weird movie. It's weird, but I know Fred Decker directed this one. Comes with the insert, and it's 2 discs. I mean, this is a great movie. The monsters, Noonan from Manhunter, the one that played the Tooth Fairy, he's in this as Frankenstein. This guy is played by the guy from Fright Night 2, that where he plays kind of like a vampire werewolf guy. I don't know his name, but this is the same with the slip, so that means I have two. And then I do have the Blu-ray release. This is an awesome movie. I love the monsters. I love when the little kid tells his dad that there's a monster in his closet, and the dad doesn't believe him. And then the mummy's like right there. That's like always sticks in my mind. But you got a lot of stuff like Wolfman's Got Nards and Rudy, who's that cool guy that's like he gets to do all the cool stuff. I'm in the goddamn club, A9. And of course I have an extra one. And we have The Morgue, which I have not seen, but it does have Heather Donahue, who is the girl from Blair Witch Project. I've never seen it, so check it out one day. And we have Mortuary, directed by Tobe Hooper. I did watch this to give it a shot for Tobe Hooper, but it was not that good. It's okay. I have this weird like Mortuary Academy from 1988, and it's still sealed. Don't know much about this one. Might end up watching it someday. This movie's okay. Mothman Prophecies. It's about that stuff that happened in Pennsylvania with the Mothman. Kind of. It's based on it, but it's not exactly. It has its own like take on it. I do have this like special edition, and this one's cooler because it actually has like a documentary that's pretty awesome. It's like an hour long, and it talks about the real Mothman and everything that happened. So Richard Gere, it's pretty good. Moon of the Wolf. I'm not sure. Never seen it. It's old school Wolfman movie. Then I have this like double feature Moon of the Wolf, which is the same one, and Dr. Jekyll versus the Werewolf, which I've never seen this one, so can't talk that much about it. Mr. Brooks, which is a crazy serial killer movie with Kevin Costner, and Demi Moore's in there. William Hurt plays like this guy's alter ego, like in his mind. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's all right. I have watched it like twice. That comedian's in there, Cook. And you have Mr. Jones. Not sure what this one's about. Some crazy horror. Then you got The Mummy Lives with Tony Curtis. I've never seen this one. Picked it up on a haul a while back. Mutant with Wings Hauser, who's like a crazy actor. He always comes out in like weird movies. But I remember I kind of seen this one. It's like pretty scary. It's kind of like zombies, but they're made by aliens, so or something like that. It's kind of weird. But Wings Hauser's a weirdo. Up next we have My Bloody Valentine, the original, with the slip. This is the special edition. Pretty cool. This is a good one. At first I thought I wouldn't like it. I never watched it as much as like Friday the 13th or Halloween or anything. But then when I did see it, I have another one. When I did see this, there was actually parts that like made me jump, and it was pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. Of course, I have the rare Blu-ray. You don't really see this one around. This is the original My Bloody Valentine. Pretty cool. I think I remember picking that up for $2.99. Then I have the remake. Surprisingly, I don't have the DVD of the remake, like the DVD release. I'm gonna look for it, but that's the remake in 3D. That one's okay too. It has Farmer, who wrote Jason X. I don't know. Okay. My Name is Bruce. Not sure what this is about, but it has Bruce Campbell. He's always like in crazy horror movies. And the last one for this shelf is gonna be Bruce Campbell is the Man with the Screaming Brain. And I just put this here. It's an Anchor Bay release. I just put it because it fit right next to the other one. But I haven't seen this. I don't know what it's about. But anyways, guys, that's it for part 1 of this shelf. Come back for part 2.